Hello guys, welcome back to Gaming Tidbits, and this time around we're going to talk about Hearthstone, a game I actually thoroughly enjoy playing on my iPad or on my PC whenever I get a chance. It's funny because it brings me back to the days of playing like Pokemon, or maybe you played Yu-Gi-Oh, or maybe Magic the Gathering, or even World of Warcraft trading card game. But one of the questions has been, when are we going to find out about the third major expansion to the game? Even though we've had technically three card changes to the game, the gnomes and ghouls one, which is just cards. We obviously had, the one after that, and of course, Black Rock Mountain. And so now the question is, when are we going to get the next one? Because people like the new cards, but after a while you're like, I'm ready for the new one. And so basically, yesterday, a lot of video game places received a basic thing in the mail, scroll in the mail saying, well, my hero, champions are gathering from around the world to witness the most exciting thing Hearthstone has in store. News travel far and wide in search for brave new faces ready to answer the call to arms. Are you one of them? Muster for the battle and mark July 22nd on your calendar. This new bit of news won't come by pigeon carrier. Thankfully, we have much better ways of communication now. Victory awaits. So, since this has been put out there, and since the Hearthstone community seems to be that the next Hearthstone add-on will be themed around the Argent tournament, which was an event that happened in World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich Kings patch 3.1 way back in 2009. People think that's what this is going to be centered around. Obviously, no real hard details on that, but that's what everybody's assuming at this point. Now, the question will be how many cards we're going to add into the game. What are we going to have, like just a smaller one that kind of was like the ghouls and goblins and gnomes, or are we going to get like a full-blown third big expansion like Black Rock Mountain and stuff? That is the question. We won't know until July 22nd. Obviously, it wasn't that long ago that the Tavern Brawl game mode unlocked on Hearthstone. But the question is, would you be happier with them just releasing just a cards-only pack thing where you have to buy more, get more packs to open the cards to get the cards, or do you want a full-blown expansion? I wonder if this time if they're going just with cards, because we've had two major expansions, which you have to play through all the way, to get all the cards. I wonder if they're just going to give people a break from that, and then you just have to buy the packs to get the cards. Because again, what the people want to believe or not, Hearthstone is about them making money. It's not just about people playing. They have to make money, and it would seem to me the time to bring out just a card-only centric expansion to the game. And when people hear that, well, they just want money, it's true, but it's not like Hearthstone is like a lot of games. You don't have to spend money. You could just grind to get it by either playing a bunch of ranked battles against other people or doing, obviously the daily challenge. You could easily buy at least a pack a day playing the game a little bit every day. So it's not like you're that bad off. Obviously the people who buy a bunch first would get the advantage early because people haven't adjusted to the cards and what they do yet, but still, for me, I'm wondering if it's just a card expansion, but again, it could be another full-blown expansion, which is fun. Again, I have not played through Black Rock Mountain all the way. I've gotten halfway through it, but again, we'll have to wait and see. But are you excited for July 22nd now, for the unveiling of the next thing for Hearthstone, whether it be a card expansion or a full-blown major expansion? And which one would you prefer? How many cards are you hoping for? I always kind of hope they release like 100 new cards, but it's got to be meaningful cards. What I mean by that is cards that actually affect the gameplay, not cards that are going to basically just get dumped, that you're never going to use, right? Of course, the other worry is that it's the more legendary cards that come out with the games, it's going to fill legendary cards, and people are just going to try to play with that. Though you do have to strategize in Hearthstone. It's not like you can just go and go, bam, I can play with all legendary and win, because you're not going to, because you need to balance out your deck, obviously, depending on what you're playing at. But maybe it'll be 120 cards, maybe it'll be 100. Maybe it'll just be a case where you have to play through an expansion all the way. Love to hear your guys' thoughts on it, what you think, what you're hoping for next one, and July 22nd is the date. I will talk about it then, whatever they announce. So, because I love playing Hearthstone, it's a fun game. Anyway, love to hear your guys' opinions like always. I've babbled enough, and I'll make another video soon. Later, guys.